got my final payment from my previous employer today. After a bit of hassle, had to kind of fight with them to get the full amount, but they paid up, so I'm happy that we just part ways and not deal with each other again. That's fine. It's a bit of a run around. I've had a busy morning, but not very productive. You know, when you're kind of running around doing little things, but you don't really get anything done. So I've got some washing in, plan on doing some more housework before Jen gets home. I've done some design work for the Apple TV app that I'm doing, to kind of get some sort of like design ideas and concepts down with Photoshop. Talking of Apple TV, I can show you guys now. Previously I couldn't show you guys what I had, because part of the agreement that Apple's sending me one is that I don't show anybody, I don't talk about it or anything like that. But since it is officially out and you can go and buy one yourself, figured I'm probably allowed to tell you about it now. The zoom is so slow. Alright guys, so there's cool little animations, kind of like wallpaper, screensavery things, they're nice. You've got your usual apps. When you get your Apple TV, it comes with nothing installed apart from access to iTunes pretty much. But there is now an app store with quite a few apps. Unfortunately, there's no good way to browse the store, so you've got sort of like the curated content that Apple think are worth downloading and look good on the storefront. You've got access to your purchase stuff and the ability to search, but unless you know what it is you're searching for, how are you supposed to find anything? So if I just want to browse, I don't know, games, that's not really an option. If I want to browse, I don't know, can't think what categories they do. But I can't just randomly browse different categories at the moment, which is a bit pointless, because how am I supposed to find content? And if I make an app, how are people supposed to find my content? So I'm a little apprehensive about making an app if no one's going to be able to find it. But aside from that, you got your YouTube and Netflix, which is all pretty cool. Siri search and some games, it's nice to see. Unfortunately, Apple only made access to the App Store available to developers in the past 24-48 hours, so I've not had much of a chance to play apart from today. But it looks like it's pretty cool. Looks a lot more useful than the original Apple TV, although I think it's missing a couple of apps that I'm used to seeing. And at the moment there is no BBC iPlayer. I'm like, what the hell? BBC, you've got sort of like apps, companion apps for the iPhone, Android phones, tablets, everything. You can access it anywhere and everywhere, but not on Apple TV. And they said, I think recently in a tweet, that they were going to bring it out maybe later this year or something, or beginning of next year, I can't remember. There's a plan, but it might take a while. I don't know whether to just make my own in the meantime. Fortunately, I can't sell it or distribute it, but I could use it for myself. That was a little brief look at Apple TV. If you guys got any questions on Apple TV, want me to show you anything or just answer anything specific, feel free to put a comment below and I'll answer any questions you've got. Pat sent me my new coffee. I have a coffee subscription service with a company called Pact. They are not paying me to show you this, but they send me every month or however long I want a pack of coffee beans. This is beans, but they'll send it to you ground if you want. It's fresh roasted. This stuff claims it was roasted on the 28th. What is it, like the 30th today maybe? So it was only a couple of days ago, so it's really fresh roasted stuff that you don't have to, hello Shep, that you don't have to roast yourself, which is really tasty, really good. And when you grind it, if you grind it yourself, get the beans, that smell when you take the lid off to grind it is amazing. I've already had coffee today, but I think I'm just gonna have to grind some more, make some more fresh coffee, because there's just something about opening that new packet, grinding it up and drinking a fresh cup of coffee that is amazing. I don't know how many times have I said amazing today. Amazing, amazing, amazing. There's a few more. Right, so washing's on. I need to vacuum and sort of a bit of tidying up, I think, before I actually get around to doing any more work. I've yet to have a shower, hence the hat. My hair's not done. I have not been into Leicester to go and get some new jeans. That is a big issue. But while I was doing a bit of tidying, I did find some jeans that I can kind of fit into. They're a little big, but they don't look too bad compared to some of the other jeans I had. yay for tidying up. I think it'll do for the time being, at least for the weekend, and then I'll maybe head off into. In fact, I might go shopping tomorrow. We will see. I don't know, since I started talking to you guys, Shep's just started playing with his rope. Hello, I'm talking about you. He mopes all day in Chiltern, comes home, but for some reason today he's decided not to. But only since I started talking to you. He gets excited. Right, off to do some tidying. Just realised I didn't show you guys the new Apple remote. It's pretty snazzy. It's got 2 microphones. It's upside down. 2 microphones. One on the back, one on the front. So you can do Siri search for videos. You can't search music at the moment, which is a bit stupid. I've got Apple Music, I pay for Apple Music. It would be nice if I could actually go and ask it to play certain tracks like I can on my phone. I don't know why it's not included, it's ridiculous. So there's a touch trackpad here. So move around. And it looks very similar to the old Apple remote in terms of its layout. It's just a little different. It's very pretty, very elegant, very shiny. Done loads of tidying the bedroom, moved the bed round. Basically, we want to be painting and redecorating, and new carpet in the bedroom ideally. But in order to do that, stop playing. But in order to do that, we need things tidy. We need to gut the place. Things that are under the bed need pulling out and that sort of stuff. So I've completely gutted the room now. But in doing so, down Jen's side of the bed, look what I found. Maoam! Maoam! Sour Maoams at that. I got really excited until I realised that they're way out of date. I can't remember what date they were on. Hey, let's have a look. August. They went out of date in August. 2014. So they're over a year out of date. But it's like 90% sugar or something. I mean, surely they can't be that bad for you. So Jen and I are going to try to see what year-long out-of-date Maoams taste like.
Is that my punishment for having stored them under the bed for the last 2 years? You're going to make me eat them now?
You're not allowed any.
Oh, okay.
You'll try one. I'll give one to Jen to make sure they're not poisoned. If she's alive in 20 minutes time, then I'll eat the rest.
Fair enough.
So it looks like the flavours available are lemon, peach maybe. I can't tell if it's peach or orange. I'm assuming it's more orange than peach, but I don't know. Strawberry, apple, and cherry. Oh, cherry's my favourite flavour.
Lemon's my favourite flavour. I love lemon. These can have the lemon ones.
Yeah.
Of my sweets.
You want the lemon ones?
Yeah.
Jen is going to try the lemon ones and see if they kill her. And I'm going to try the cherry ones.
I think they're going to kill us. They just don't taste of anything. I thought they were going to be really, really sour. It's not all stuck to the paper. I thought it might have been...
They're all melty.
Yeah, melty and gross, but it's a little bit sticky.
Smells like hair product.
Yeah. Okay. It's sour. It doesn't taste good.
No?
I think that's why the flavour it's supposed to have though. It's lemony. It's improving, it's really making my mouth water.
Sour. Does it taste alright?
Yeah.
Okay guys, here is a cherry one. Here goes. Okay, it does just taste like plastic at the moment. But it's quite fat. Yeah, it's quite sour. Taste. Tasty though.
Like a really tasty plastic?
Like really tasty plastic. Okay, so if you ever find Maoams that have been under your bed for over a year, as long as they're not been opened, like open I guess, they're probably still good to eat. If I end up with if I end up with a tummy ache today or tomorrow, we know why. If we don't post a video tomorrow, we're probably dead. I'm gonna try the rest of them later probably, but we've still got to finish tidying the bedroom. Massive move around, still a bit messy, so we won't show you guys, at least not yet. It's like we've each got a bedside cabinet with stuff on it that needs tidying up, and there's a few other bits and pieces that need sorting. So we're going to call it a night. We're going to finish that off and then go to bed. So good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Here's my coffee. It looks like it's dripped down. It's... oh, it was stuck to the table. That was a bit dangerous doing it near the laptop. Oh well. So as you can probably tell, I've had a bit of a trim around the neck today.